Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So Miami's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kirk, we are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Caught behind the line. It's Carr. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
He's hit as he throws it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the extra point goes up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Miami. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that completion. Back to throw again. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Carr. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Throws a rocket toward the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. It was a foot race and he won it. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is complete to a wide-open receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold him to 3.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run the option. Fighting off the defender.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. The gain picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime in the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here. Back them near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runs through the defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Took contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws to the tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in the quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Pitch play to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Kirkesby take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground, and that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here. And
deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass punt. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Bulldogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he fires the football to the right side. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead, and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. Posted goal from the 9. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. You'd expect victory formation here. Defense has one timeout. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. The offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Phelps.